Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us for the news at noon today. I'm Alexandra Carter. Developing news out of the NBA. Multiple arrests in an FBI sting targeting illegal gambling. Here's what we know. Trailblazers coach and Hall of Famer Chauncey Billups, Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier, and former Milwaukee Buck Damon Jones all arrested in connection to that investigation. Billups and Jones are accused of taking part in a rigged, high-stakes poker game operated by organized crime families. And Rozier was allegedly trading inside information to a sports betting ring. Officials say that information distributed was used to place hundreds of thousands of dollars of wagers.
One of the most brazen sports corruption schemes since online sports betting became widely legalized in the United States. The non-public information included when specific players would be sitting out future games or when they would pull themselves out early for purported injuries or illnesses.
Rozier was initially investigated back in 2023 when almost $14,000 of bets were placed on the under for his points, rebounds, and assists prior to a game. He left due to injury just 10 minutes in. More to come there, I'm sure. Meanwhile, Governor Tony Evers in La Crosse this morning discussing the federal government shutdown. He was joined by Wisconsin's Department of Health Services Secretary Kristen Johnson. They warned that Wisconsin's food share program is set to run out of funding in less than 10 days if the government doesn't reopen. He says he sent a letter to the Trump administration urging them to transfer funds to keep SNAP benefits going so no Wisconsin families go hungry. We'll have more, including what the governor had to say, coming up this evening. Oktoberfest officials giving back today. They donated close to $197,000 to local lacrosse groups. That includes Seven Rivers, Big Brothers, Big Sisters, the Hunger Task Force, and the Sparta Marching Band. Each year, the event relies on hundreds of volunteers and community partners to help bring the fest to life.
This is incredibly rewarding. That is to see everyone put in the hard work and then to see the payoff and the amount of things that are going to be accomplished locally with these funds is phenomenal.
Oktoberfest has been a lacrosse tradition since 1961. La Crosse's leaf drop sites will open tomorrow. There's one big rule you need to know about after dumping your leaves. Make sure to take all your bags and containers with you. Next Monday, leaf collection will start. There'll be one pickup per week. You're asked to not park in front of the pile so that doesn't slow the pickup. Logan High School students teaming up with Northwoods Elementary students this morning for a story walk. More than 20 high school student athletes joined kindergarten through 5th graders to read The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. Pages from the book were displayed along an outdoor walking route, combining reading with physical activity.
So far, we're doing great. You know, me and my partner Preston, we've been really connecting with the elementary schoolers and, you know, allowing themselves to read, so building up their reading skills.
The program has been going on for 10 years. It helps add more than 800 hours of reading time for students each year. It was made possible through a grant from the La Crosse Public Education Foundation.
All right, as we start the afternoon, getting into it, cooler air still coming in from Canada, and that's going to keep us cool for the day and below seasonal average. You look in the top corner there, you can see snow well up there in Canada also, so that means cooler conditions are going to ensue once we get deeper into your afternoon and into your evening hours. Current temperatures right now in the 40s widespread. You're seeing at least 42 as you get into Viroqua, 44 for La Crosse, and of course Eau Claire, 42 degrees. It feels much cooler on your skin. In fact, it feels like we're in the 30s for some of these locations. We'll also see as we roll right into the day, we've had a few clouds kind of moving into the forecast area right now, so we are mostly cloudy skies. We'll lose some of that cloud cover as we go right through the tail end of our afternoon. Even Eau Claire picking up a few clouds. They've been having a light breeze through the day today as well. And as we get into the overnight hours, a freeze warning comes into effect. That will kill crops, also outdoor plants and outdoor unprotected plumbing. When I come back, I'll have a better overview of how this all plays out.
Thank you, Art. Overseas, a push to keep the Israel-Hamas peace deal in place. Secretary of State Marco Rubio is in Israel today meeting with officials. CBS News' Natalie Brand is at the White House.
Vice President J.D. Vance left Israel today saying he feels optimistic about the ceasefire holding.
I think that we're on a very good pathway It's very early, but it's a good start.
But he also criticized a symbolic vote by hardliners in the Israeli parliament to annex the West Bank, land Palestinians want for a future state.
If it was a political stunt, it was a very stupid political stunt, and I personally take some insult to it. The West Bank is not going to be annexed by Israel. The policy of the Trump administration is that the West Bank will not be annexed by Israel.
Hours after Vance's departure, Secretary of State Marco Rubio arrived as the Trump administration works with allies on its peace plan, including the challenge of disarming Hamas and rebuilding Gaza.
With momentum in the Middle East, the administration was hoping for progress with Russia and Ukraine, but President Trump is no longer planning a second in-person meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin.
It didn't feel right to me. It didn't feel like we were going to get to the place we have to get, so I canceled it.
Russian strikes this week targeted civilian sites, including a kindergarten in Ukraine's second largest city. The administration has now imposed new sanctions on Russia's two largest oil companies, saying it's the result of Russia's lack of a serious commitment to a peace process.
I think that they'll certainly have an impact. They're massive sanctions.
A Russian spokeswoman called the new sanctions counterproductive. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
And the White House revealing two new strikes on boats allegedly carrying drugs from Latin America. One boat was taken out in the eastern Pacific Ocean, the other off the coast of Colombia. President Trump says the boats were operated by drug cartels. No evidence about who was on board or the exact cargo has been provided, though.
This is a national security problem. They killed 300,000 people last year. These drugs coming in. They killed 300,000 Americans last year. And that gives you legal authority.
There have been 9 strikes on alleged cartel boats. At least 37 people have been killed so far. But the president argues, as you heard him there, that thousands more have been saved. And the price is going up on Trump's White House ballroom. It's replacing the entire East Wing. You may have heard. The president now says the ballroom is expected to cost $300 million, up from $200. The project, he says, will be privately funded. The East Wing has long housed offices for the First Lady. Some new video showing the heist of the century at the Louvre in Paris. The video, here it is, circulating on social media. Police say it shows the thieves escaping from the museum. Investigators also revealing today they found traces of DNA samples in a helmet and gloves. There you see the suspects. They made off, police say, with $200 million worth of jewelry in just 4 minutes. Still to come, the U.S. national debt surpassing $38 trillion for the first time ever. We'll tell you what's driving it. And Meta says it'll lay off 600 AI workers. Those details just ahead.
I'll give you 10 grand for it, and that's a great deal.
It's easy to take a bad deal when you don't know what you have.
$25,000 is a great personal injury settlement.
Do your research and object to anything less than the best. Call BGR.
One of the things I've said for years is we do things right and we do the right thing. From the very beginning, when we offered bathrooms, one of the biggest concerns for homeowners is just safety. Can you get in and out of the bathtub? If that's a problem for you, the Board Store has the products and the installers to make your bathroom safe as well as attractive and easy to care for. Call today for a prompt free estimate.
You're traveling through another dimension, a dimension of sight and sound, a journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination. That's the sofa up ahead. Your next stop, the comfort zone.
Fast, free financing available. Don't need financing? Ask about our cash discount.
Come to Esco and find yourself in the comfort zone and tell them Peyton sent you.
There's a lot that goes on at the Y. You may know us as a great place to better your physical, mental, and spiritual well-being in a safe environment that nurtures growth and is that third place for our community to meet and connect. The many services and programs here at the Y strive to help our community access resources and address needs, navigate daily life and support each other through challenges, and educate all generations on making their lives and our community better. We can make that difference together. See why.
Right now, get a great deal on the durable Kubota RTVX. When there's work to do and a reputation to uphold, it's built to haul it all and do it all. Half-ton capabilities with attachments to get the job done right. It's North America's #1 selling diesel utility vehicle. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 1.99% APR for up to 36 months, or save up to $300.
Visit us today and experience the difference.
The lawyer you choose makes a difference because you get this one chance to get this right, and you want somebody that's going to fight for you and get you the resolution that you need. I'm so glad that I called BGR.
In our consumer news today, the U.S. national debt hitting a new milestone, and layoffs are hitting Meta parent company Facebook and Instagram. CBS News' Jesse Mitchell has the latest business news headlines.
U.S. gross national debt has surpassed $38 trillion for the first time ever, according to Treasury Department data. This as the federal government shutdown is now the second longest in U.S. history, spanning into day 23. Government shutdowns can boost the national debt because they delay economic activity and postpone fiscal decisions. A recent survey from the nonpartisan Peterson Foundation showed 81% of voters believe the national debt is an issue of concern. Facebook parent company Meta is cutting around 600 artificial intelligence jobs. The layoffs do not affect the company's new TBD lab unit, which Meta says is working on the company's next generation foundation models. According to multiple news agencies, a company memo encourages workers affected by the cuts to apply for other jobs within Meta. And the jersey worn by Major League Baseball's Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig, in his final appearance at Yankee Stadium, sold for a whopping $2.7 million at Christie's auction house Wednesday. That's the highest amount ever paid for a piece of Gehrig memorabilia. Gehrig wore the jersey during Game 2 of the 1939 World Series, though he was on the bench due to his ALS diagnosis, the disease that would later carry his name. He died nearly 2 years later. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to CBSMoneyWatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Jesse Mitchell.
Coming up, why a visit to the dentist could help prevent a stroke, and a new study shedding some new light on unexpected benefits of a popular weight loss drug. First, we'll take a live look at what's happening on Wall Street this noon hour. Stay with us. We're back after this.
Don't wait for better water. With Maxwell White Water Conditioning, you get water you will feel good about with every sip, every bath, every day. And easy financing to make it happen now. Call today and start enjoying better water tomorrow.
Put your moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease in check with Rinvoq, a once daily pill, and it works differently.
I got rapid relief at 2 weeks with Rinvoq. Check.
It helped visibly repair my intestinal lining. Check.
And I got lasting steroid-free remission. Check.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50+ with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Put UC and Crohn's in check and keep them there with Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq.
My part-time service in the Army National Guard makes it possible for me to be more for the community I call home. Learn more about how you too can live and serve part-time close to home by visiting NationalGuard.com.
Maxwell White wants you to love your water. Preventative maintenance helps to keep the love going. Maxwell White can get your equipment running right so it can last longer and save you money. Call Maxwell White today. Water conditioning done right.
Coming up, Drew's hanging with Allison Williams. She's dishing about her emotional new movie.
I cried 3 times.
And making a culinary confession.
I am so not a cook.
But it's Sunny to the rescue with a fail-proof pizza recipe.
I feel like we can do this. Okay, no hype.
Then,
Malala Yousafzai.
Drew welcomes the youngest winner ever of the Nobel Peace Prize.
I'm so honored to meet you.
Today at 3 on News 8.
In our medical news, the popular drug semaglutide used for weight loss may also help prevent heart attacks. A University College London study found the drug reduces the chance of heart attack, stroke, and other cardiac events by 20%. Regardless of how much a patient has lost, how much weight that is, the study's author says this suggests you don't need a high BMI to benefit from the drug. And another good reason to go to the dentist, cavities and gum disease can raise the risk of stroke. A University of South Carolina study found people with both cavities and gum disease had an 86% higher risk of stroke compared to people with good oral health. Researchers say improving oral health could be an overlooked way to reduce stroke risk. And reducing an infant's sugar intake could benefit their heart health for life. A new study found a baby's diet during their first 1,000 days can have lasting health effects. Reducing sugar, including from sugary drinks and ultra-processed foods, lowers cardiovascular risks well into adulthood, they said. And as we head to break, we'll take a live look outside from CityCam 8. Art's next with a look at our forecast.
Stock up this month with the Holman Locker and Meat Market's 10-pound sale. Save on pork loin roast, ground beef, chicken breast, and chuck roast. Please call to order. Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more. Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. Starting wage for laborers is $21 per hour with a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience but a great attitude? Then apply today. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
Soar into a new career at Eagle Crest Communities.
After high school, I joined Eagle Crest Communities. I did not know what I wanted to do for a career, and I really found a passion for working with our senior population. They care about me just as much as I care about them. Being able to be a part of their day is a really special thing for me, and it's given me a purpose in life.
Learn more at eaglecrestlife.org.
A little more slack. Plug it in.
Whoever said work smarter, not harder, didn't realize you could do both.
Get $2,900 for 66 plus $3,750 in total savings on F-150 or lease F-150 for $399 a month.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality, local meat. Now's the time to stock up with our fall bundle. Call and order yours today. Eat healthy, shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
All right, well, good afternoon to you. As I've mentioned before, we've had some increasing clouds with clouds coming in from Canada, and we'll see these kind of dissipate as the day goes on, or progresses, if you'd like to call it that. Holding on to this beautiful looking fall-like conditions there with those fall leaves. You see the wind is still out there for Eau Claire. It's still a little light wind as well, but the lower flags, the smaller flags out there are also kind of really whipping down there, but there is no major wind. It's only about maybe up to 10 miles per hour plus gusts maybe up to 15. You're holding on to temperatures in the 50s, you can see widespread for Shelby, all the way down to the central zone, getting right back down to Prairie du Chien. Still holding on to the 52-degree mark. Not much change there. Westby at 47 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Yes, and those clouds will decrease for you as well. But once you get back up to the northern portion of the central zone, also holding on to 48 degrees and cloudier skies. Well, Eau Claire, on the other hand, has partly cloudy conditions in the forecast at 52 degrees. Back over to Eau Claire, you're going to be seeing temperatures holding on to 49 degrees, as I mentioned before. Below seasonal average temperatures, and if you go to the east and to the north, you're holding on to areas that have much more cloud cover there still with cloudier skies. You can see why, giving way to that, some light rainfalls trying to get in the forecast as well by areas by Ladysmith and towards Wausau. And then eventually we'll see clouds start to erode as we go into the evening hours. And as they do, temperatures are also going to start to fall. 39 degrees by the 7 o'clock hour for Ladysmith. And then once you get into the evening, you're going to see temperatures right through the 8 o'clock hour to the midnight, 40s and the 30s. Then eventually we'll see those numbers drop drop a little bit more so for Eau Claire. 30s and possibly some 20s getting into the forecast. In fact, the reason being is because another freeze warning is coming in. Colder air from Canada continues to drop on top of us from 2 a.m. all the way into at least 9 a.m. in the morning. You have the lows for tomorrow morning around the 6 o'clock hour, holding on to temperatures in the 20s widespread. Some of those numbers will be, I feel, a little bit cooler on your skin as there will be a light breeze moving through the area. Nothing to write home about as far as wind is concerned. Then once we get into how this all shapes up for tomorrow, plenty of sunshine for everybody with 30s to start. And of course, some 40s and the 50s in the afternoon. Eau Claire, on the other hand, will start off in the 20s, and they are not in this freeze warning, holding on to that with more sunshine in the forecast. Giving way to how this all plays out for Friday, we're going to go with temperatures holding on to 50s from the low 50s to the middle 50s there. You can see for La Crosse, 56 degrees. You'll get back into Eau Claire at 53 degrees, 50 in Ladysmith, down by Prairie du Chien, middle 50s, and of course, possible following suit as well. Then we'll take it into the next couple of days with below seasonal average temperatures. Plenty of sunshine, believe it or not. Then you'll get into your weekend, and the time is to get out and look at that fall feel. We'll also see temperatures in the 50s and the 60s, well seasonable. We'll also be picking up the possibility of time to get out and enjoy your day. And eventually, as we go into Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, showers start to pick up, so it gets really gloomy to start the beginning of your week, giving way to much cooler conditions as well as we drop from 59 all the way into the middle 50s. Oh, boy.
It's here. You ready for another Wisconsin winter? You have to be, right? You have no choice.
I have no choice.
Hang on, we'll all get through it together. Thank you, Art. Coming up next, millions of red crabs are taking over an island in Australia. We'll show you the incredible migration just ahead.
Do you want free internet? Forever? You got it. Really. We mean it. Spectrum is offering free fiber-powered internet forever. Want it? Just call this number and switch 4 mobile lines to Spectrum for a lifetime of internet you never pay for. It's not a trial. It's an unprecedented offer. So we'll say it again. Free fiber-powered internet forever. Have you called yet? Because your internet is forever. But this ad ends now.
After I decided my pain was too much, and my doctor actually suggested that I do visit the Good Feet store. Pretty amazing when they put the arch supports in your shoe and you walk around and you realize there's not pain and you think, how can this arch support in my shoe make my back pain go away? But it works. And how can it make my knee pain go away? It was incredible.
Hip, knee, or back pain? See if arch supports can help you at the Good Feet store.
If you want selection, then that's what we've got at King Furniture. More sofas, more recliners, more mattresses, more of everything. You're gonna find whatever you want, and you're gonna find plenty of it. And it's all priced to go with 0% easy payment plans. And as always, trade in your old furniture for a discount on new. We'll even deliver and haul away for free. Just try that anywhere else. Come visit King Furniture today.
Get an 11% rebate at Menards. When it's time for better storage, Dakota Closets are the solution. There are so many ways to store your items, and with Dakota Closets, you can do it with style and ease. Pick up this closet system for $229.98 after rebate. Elevate your room with new flooring from Shaw. Keystone Carpet is warm and luxurious for soft underfoot comfort. Get Keystone Carpet for 99 cents per square foot after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
The First Warn Weather app. Download it today. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Welcome back. Finally today, millions of red crabs are on the move in Australia. They're crawling from their forest burrows to the ocean on Christmas Island for their annual migration to breed. People on the island, look, this guy's got to run around them. They are working to clear the crabs off the roads. The migration happens every year around this time when conditions are right. Art is back with a final check of the weather after the break.
It's time to celebrate during Oktoberfest at Home Furniture. Fall into savings of up to 10% off sale prices throughout the showroom. This dining set is now $759. Plus, right now, get 3-year special financing. Hurry in. The Oktoberfest sale at Home Furniture ends Saturday.
I'm standing here at the warehouse this morning where some 30 to 40 installers depart every morning. You've been thinking about new windows. I've been thinking about new windows for over 40 years. And my promise to you is that these fine installers that leave here every morning install the finest windows available in the market today, expert installation, always at a good value. If you're looking for new replacement windows, today would be a great day to reach out to the board store and set up a prompt free estimate.
Let me tell you how good my lawyer is. My motorcycle accident was the other driver's fault. The insurance company said they weren't going to pay because I wasn't wearing a helmet. They said the law was against me. Well, my lawyer went to the legislature and was publicly thanked by the governor for helping change the law. My lawyer got me almost $2 million. My lawyer? Hupy and Abraham.
Call 800-800-5678. Hupy and Abraham.
I have active psoriatic arthritis, but with Skyrizi to treat my skin and joints, I'm ready for this moment. Along with clearer skin, Skyrizi helps me move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. And it's just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
There's nothing like clearer skin and better movement, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi today. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Don't sleep on the incredible deals during Snooze Fest at Home Sleep Express. Get any size Total Comfort for the price of its twin from just $99, or upgrade to a king for the price of a queen mattress. Plus, great savings on adjustable beds and linens during Snooze Fest at Home Sleep Express. If you snooze, you lose.
The News 8 Plus app. Local news on your time. When it comes to severe weather,
Severe weather is a big threat.
Obviously, weather impacts everyone's lives, and weather changes, and you don't want outdated information.
be confident in First Warn Weather.
A national meteorologist can give you the broad overview.
But we're here for you. I know what this is going to do. I know how it's going to affect your area.
If you're from the area, like I'm from the area, you know all the real nuances.
Expect more from your local weather team.
We're still here for you. It's important.
Man, it is gloomy out there. The winds are light right now, and of course the temperatures are going to be on the cooler side. 40s, then more 40s, then some 30s and 20s in the forecast, giving way to Eau Claire following suit as well. You'll be picking up the possibility of, again, Thursday's highs in the 50s to the 40s. And eventually, as we get into it, you've got a freeze warning that's in check with 20s in your forecast. Get out and enjoy it if you can.
All right, bundle up, bring the plants in, maybe move to Florida.
No.